Have you ever asked yourself, what is it that I'm getting on a Lariat that I'm not getting on an XLT? Or maybe have you asked yourself, what are the price differences between all of these trim levels that Ford has to offer? Well, in this video, we are discussing all of that. So we are showcasing this F150 XL, and I remind you to subscribe to the channel because we are talking about every single trim level from the most basic all the way to the top of the line so that you know exactly what you're getting. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you why you should consider buying an XL trim level F150. As you know, I like to talk about the window sticker so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So let's review it together. So as you know, we've got a 2024 Ford F150 with the regular cab and the 5-liter V8. So we're gonna be talking about the engines, but my customer definitely wanted a V8 engine, which I don't blame him. It's an awesome engine, and I think he's gonna enjoy it. Now, this color is called Atlas Blue and the dark slate interior cloth. And as you can see right here, the only optional equipment that my customer added was the 103A package. So let me explain real quick. There's two levels of XL trim levels. There's 101A and 103A, so that whenever you're shopping for that truck, you know exactly what you're getting. As you can read right here, in the 103A, you've got the 17-inch aluminum wheel, your chrome bumpers, your fog lights, and your privacy glass. I do want to point out a couple of things that I was reading that are standard on this XL trim level. You've got pre-collision assist. You also have blind spot monitoring system. You also have lane keeping system. You have backup cameras. You also have backup sensors. Automatic high beams, that's a feature that I like in my vehicle. You also have reverse brake assist. So if you're backing out of your driveway, for example, there's a kid, little Johnny, that crosses your path and you don't see him, well, this vehicle will detect him and will apply the brake for you. Lastly, you got post-collision brake assist. God forbid, you're in an accident. If you veer off of the street, the truck will know that and will slowly start applying the brakes. The reason that I'm mentioning all of these things is because this is stuff, safety features, that is standard even on the most entry-level truck like this. Let's start the walk-around review. So let's go to the front and let me show you a few features. These are the engine choices. These are the cab lengths. These are the cab configurations. And one of the important questions, the pricing, here you go. What is going on? My name is Jorge Lopez, and yes, I sell cars. We are located in Tomball, Texas. Hey, my contact information is on the screen. I would love to connect with you if you are ever in the need for a Ford vehicle. Let's chat. Now, onto the video. So now we are at the front piece of this F-150, and even though this is a subtle change, you can definitely tell that this is a new front end of this truck. So let's start on the headlights of the vehicle. So this is a different design. It is an LED projector light. Now this amber light is something that is unique because it used to be on the Ford Tremor. You remember that beautiful truck, right? So this is kind of copied on that, and this is standard on this trim level. Now this grille is a molded in color black grille. Now this is one solid piece. So this is different from the previous years where the grille actually just stopped right here. This is one solid piece. Now this is your bumper that is chromed. Remember, this is equipment group 103A, which gives you this chrome bumper. If you had the equipment group 101, then you only had the steel bumper. You also have fog lights on this equipment group 103. Beautiful front end, subtle changes, but enough for you to know that this is different. Now, looping around the side of the truck, let me introduce you to the 17-inch machined aluminum wheel, which again is standard on the 103A XL package. But if you look at the side of the truck really is didn't change too much. The side panels are pretty much the same. There's really not a lot of difference. I do want to point out on these badging where you can see that this is an XL trim level. This is actually a heat extractor. So this is a functional, somewhat of a grill so that you can extract the heat from the inside engine compartment. Now looping around the back of the truck, you'll appreciate another subtle change. It's not a huge change, but a subtle change. The tail lights that you have over here. This is also a complete different tail light. It kind of gives me a vibe of a lightning, tail light right over here. Again, with the standard equipment on XL, you got your backup sensors. You also have your backup camera. Your towing package is also included in this package. Now, this tailgate doesn't have any dampening feature, so it does drop down. Now, this is right here where you can actually clamp something here. So it's pretty nice. Now, I want to show you something inside of this bed, which is different for the 2024s. You've got two of these inserts, storage compartments, and as you can see right in there, you've got an area so that you can store, I don't know, equipment, well, not equipment, but something that fits in that small compartment area. Now, this truck does not have a spray-in bed liner. That is an optional equipment that you can add to this truck, and we would highly recommend you protect the paint and add a spray-in bed liner. So now let's talk about the inside of this beautiful XL trim level. So as you can see on the door panels, I love the fact that we've got two-tone instead of it being a monotone color, just like we saw on the STX trim level, which, by the way, if you have not seen that video, I will link it up in the cards so that you can check out that review. But I love the two-tone. You've got also some nice storage compartment. Now, at a higher trim level, you would have a door here to secure that. This is completely wide open, which is good, not a problem. Then you also have a lockable with your key glove compartment so that you can lock any belongings that you might have, and your typical chargers that you have here, your AC stuff, more USB A and C chargers, and then you also have a little bit of storage right there. Now, check out the cloth. I like these seats. These seats feel really nice, very comfortable. They are a very durable material. I like those. A little bit of storage back over here, and also the equipment to change your spare tire is back over there. If you're needing seating for 3, you've got this configuration, but you also have this little button. You drop this down, and now you've got seating for 2, cup holders, and a little armrest for you to use. Now, the star of the show is the screens. So let me show you. So now we continue inside of this F-150, and let me show you 2 items that are now standard on the XL trim level. And I can't believe we have this because, last year we would have to jump into a high level XLT for you to have these 2 features, which feature number 1 is this 12-inch dash display that you can check out your tachometer, your gauges on the top, your speedometer. Everything is 100% digital. So that's very cool stuff. Now, this is the other feature that we have, which is the 12-inch Sync 4 display. I love the fact that this gives you the opportunity to have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and then you've got everything that is touchscreen. All of your features are listed, your driver assistance, all of the safety features that this truck comes with are listed right here. So again, remember, this used to be a feature that was on the upper trim level XLTs, and now you have them on this baseline XL model. So this is another reason why I think you should consider getting an XL. So now we're coming to the video of why I feel that you should consider this XL trim level truck. So I have a few points, a few tips for you. Number 1, I feel like this would be a perfect truck for a first-time driver. Maybe your son, maybe your daughter's first vehicle. Could be a Ford F150 XL trim level. And remember, we've got them in regular cab, we've got them in super cab, and we also have them in super crew so that you can find the best configuration for them. So I feel this truck would be ideal for one of them. Now, point number 2 of why I feel you should consider an XL is if you're trying to spend the least amount of money. If you're trying to find a budget-friendly truck, man, you've got tons of features, you've got tons of equipment that is standard on an XL. Why not consider something like this as a truck for budget friendly? And remember, if you have a family, don't worry, because you can get a super crew truck in this XL trim level. Customization is another reason why I feel you should consider an XL, because not only are you saving money, but you can customize this truck to make it your own. You can add some, nicer wheels, you can add some running boards, you can even supercharge your truck And because you're saving money up front, now you've got that budget to spend on something to make it your own. For those of you that don't want tons of features or bells and whistles or things to break down, practicality is another reason why I feel you should consider this truck. I mean, it's simple. There's not a lot of bells and whistles. So if you want to keep it simple, this is your truck. I feel that you should definitely consider an XL trim level just like this guy. Well, there you have it, guys. This is a review series of the F150 trim level. You guys are a true fan because you stayed through the duration of this video, and I want to say thank you. Also, I want to remind you that this is video 1 of 9. Yes, 9 videos. I'm explaining each of these trim levels and telling you why you should consider this trim level, in this case, the XL. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed it. As always, the comment section below is wide open. I read every single comment and respond to you. So make sure you let me know, what do you think about this XL trim level? Thank you so much. With that being said, on to the next video. Have a blessed day.